Hi guys.
No, guys. This is. Oh yes, we have to greet people.
Yes.
And introduce ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hi, guys.
Welcome
To sisters.
to Sisters.
I'm Nozi.
So what name am I gonna use?
Use your normal name. To be honest, I hate the other name you use, but I've never said this before. She's finding out
Why?
on camera. I don't like it.
Why?
It just. It hurts me. You can use that with your people, not
Why?
your podcast.
Why do you hate it?
I don't know. It's
What-
not you.
What feeling? What do you mean?
It's a made up name.
But it's me. Like it's. What do you
I
mean?
don't like it. And she's finding out for the first time.
Guys,
On the podcast.
I'm small.
Yes.
Is that the
perfect.
one?
Yes, perfection.
Yeah, I'm small. Yeah, we're sisters. She's the firstborn.
Yes.
I'm the lastborn. 6 years, or if I'm to be, 5 years, 11 months, and 7 days.
Okay,
age
very
difference.
technical.
Yeah. I know this because she's born December 28, I'm born November 21. There's a 5 year, 11 months, and then 28, 21, that's 7 days. So
I've never done this calculation before. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
you can tell who likes numbers.
Of course, I love numbers. Excuse you. Oh, by the way, I've got my channel. Some of you might recognize me or not. I'm not a celebrity or anything like that.
Recognizing is crazy.
No, but I do get recognized though. I do get recognized by people. Anyway, I was saying,
Anyway, please.
and I'm less lively on my other channel than on this one.
Her channel is called Talking Money with Nozi, and
Yes.
she does personal finance.
Yes.
She invests and stuff, and she does sessions. She sells books. I'm sitting
Okay.
with an author, and she really does cool stuff.
Okay.
And I have the benefit of listening in on her sessions. Like today, she said, money. You said something cool. She said money is about behavior.
I said investing is about behavior.
Yes, investing is about.
Oh, so you do listen?
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
No.
Okay.
Investing is about behavior. Like you may know, there's easy equities, there's this and this and that, and I can invest my money. But if you don't actually do it, so if you're not disciplined enough to do it, if you're not disciplined to trade,
To stick to it.
and small change, you can invest small change and it goes a long way over time, compounded, right? So hey, I've got an extra $200, throw it in there. If you're not disciplined to do that and you'd rather take the 200 rand and buy a pizza,
And spend it.
then you're never going to,
Okay,
So I listen.
Without turning this into another Talking Money with Nozi, because we're skating very close to that.
I was just saying, I listen, because a lot of times people think, family don't listen to me.
No, but
we do.
the whole prophet, what's that verse that says a prophet is not appreciated?
Oh, now I church.
in this
Amen,
country?
church.
A prophet is not
Yes,
recognized
in
in
his
his
country.
own country, something
Yeah,
similar.
but that's
Guys,
life, right? When somebody when someone that you don't know, a stranger, or says the same thing that either your parents or your
It's more
family has been
impactful.
saying, it's more
It
impactful.
sounds more impactful.
Yeah, so, but the cool thing is we impact one another, I think, in a very major way.
Profound.
In a profound way, by our life experiences and how we just view life. So we grew up under the same roof, pretty much, raised by the same person, pretty much ate the same food. Well, she's very picky.
Oh, okay. I'll unpack that. Continue.
But we are different people, entirely different. She impacts me, the stuff that she does, she's super smart. Guys, Dombi is smart.
Guys, why?
What name did you
Okay, at home I am Dombi. That's why she just said Dombi.
Yes.
Because that's
Oh,
the name.
Tula.
That's
What a
the
beautiful
okay.
name.
Nobody ever calls me with the full.
No, but I'm just saying,
Okay.
and I feel like you are that name
Oh,
more than you are Nozi.
guys, I am discovering things. You see, people don't tell you things, and then it's shocking. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But,
because there's no time. You think she's gonna walk in from work Dombi, you are your name. She's gonna be random.
I don't know. and then we're still introducing ourselves. So we are sisters, and that's why we call this podcast Sisters. And the tagline is between us everything. So basically, we're going to be talking about everything, anything and everything. It's not going to be scripted, as you can see. We don't have any notes. I wanted to bring notes, but Miss Smarty Pants said notes are not necessary. But we're just going to talk. The way we banter on a good day, when I'm in a good mood and she's in a good mood, this is what we're going to be talking about. We'll be talking about everything. And so we grew up together, like she said. And then, of course, we grew apart. Not grew apart, but what is it? Where I went to school, then varsity, and then we kind of, yeah. And then I got married. And, well, now I'm no longer married. And we're now living together again. So, full circle. So, she's been very supportive. You know, she said wonderful things about me. I'm like, I have more wonderful things to say about her than to say about myself, but that's just generally how it is. It's easier to pay a compliment to someone else than to pay a compliment to yourself.
True.
So my sister, when people look at us, they think she's more outgoing or crazy socially than I am,
which is not true.
But I think it's almost the opposite, even though I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes I get socially awkward, and you know this about me.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is.
So don't be like, she likes going out.
Yes, I do.
Like not in a ratchet way.
Yes.
Okay. And there's nothing wrong with going out, right? I'm more of a homebody. Like when her and I go out at 9 p.m.
She's yawning.
Literally, like yawning, like I wanna leave. So it's either I'm gonna look for someone, hey guys, who's out? Okay, here she is. You guys have a time. Yeah, I'm going home. So like that's the difference between her and I.
Yes.
But I'm not shy.
Yes.
So she's shy.
I am.
Yeah, she.
Although it seems like a bit of a paradox, but you get it.
Yeah.
She is the one person who totally understands.
Yeah. Like I can walk into a room full of people that I don't know and like,
and just
hey guys,
hold her
you know,
own, guys. Like, you know, and you know what, she has such an impression of people. Anytime, especially when I was growing up, guys, this used to irritate me a lot because everywhere you go, if she's not there, they'll ask about her. Like everywhere. Everybody's asking, how unjani usbo? And then it's like, okay guys, but I'm here. So she's that type of person. She's very charming and people are drawn to her naturally, even kids. I'm terrified of children. I think children can sense it as well. Like, okay. But the funny thing is, she's the strict one. So how does this work? She's very strict with kids. Like, she does not spoil children. She lays down the law, but they love her. On the other hand, I am a total walkover. Like even with
30 minutes. Leave her with kids for 30 minutes.
I know, I'll collapse.
And I'm talking like kids like under 3.
Yeah.
30 minutes is like,
buffet
you can leave me with that crowd for a day. I'm good. Like, a week. For me, it's just like...
So my sister is very good with people. You're very good with people, young and old. You are very good with people.
Yes.
You know how to work the room. And it's not to say I'm bad with people, but I take time to warm up to people and things
because
like
once I walk into a room with chit chat, then I sit back. Like then I.
Whereas with me, I'm
the other way around.
I sit back.
Yeah,
but
and
then once I warm up,
you'll be like, wow, what happened?
Then it becomes like over the top. But who cares? There's another thing about growing older. I think I was very, very self-conscious. Pretty much. Most of my life, growing up and everything. But I think with age comes the benefit of, who cares? Who cares?
I'm remembering that story of you dancing.
What story now? What? Wait, no, please do not share. The trauma she wants to share.
Okay, wait, we'll share this some
I know,
other
you're
time.
going to forget.
Nope.
Oh.
No. We'll
okay,
come
fine.
back
Let's
here
hold
some
her
other
to
time.
that.
But yeah, so this is what this channel is about. She actually had this idea years ago.
Before there was
social media.
I remember where we were.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
And where were we?
We were in the bathroom. Yes, remember we used to take baths together.
Yeah, but like
I remember.
I have a different memory.
As usual. Oh, by the way, her memory. Guys, we grew up together in the same place, but her memories are amazing. Like, when I tell her, She says this is, I'm like, really? When did this happen? She has this, amazing, I had an amazing child. And I was like, bro, we were poor. She's like, we were poor. I'm like, yes, we were. And I'm glad you didn't see it, it was really cool.
Firstborn
trauma.
The first 6 years really showed her.
Born trauma. Okay, she has a much rosier outlook of how we grew up, but it also speaks to our personalities as well. I have a very broody personality. I like to overthink things, sometimes almost melancholy, bordering not on depression. Oh hell no. But no, it's not depression.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I'm more prone to, I'm over analytical with some things, right? Whereas sometimes she's more happy-go-lucky type thing vibe. Sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm always a glass half full type of person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm more of a realist, by the way.
And she's a firstborn. Guys, firstborns, you know this. Firstborns, you know this. I'm a lastborn, so also you know this.
But having said that, you know what I realized that people are complex because I am many things at once.
Yeah.
So I am the more adventurous one. Like I would go skydiving, for example. Exactly. I would do something like that. I would go do the most crazy adrenaline thingy, but then when it comes to other things, then I'm super careful.
Yeah. And then I jump into it.
Exactly.
Literally.
So
where's the fire? I'm walking in there.
Yes.
Don't even bother giving me a blanket to try and protect myself type thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beautiful thing about growing up, being in touch with yourself, because you get to understand that there are many parts that feed into you. I'm currently reading Finding Me, Viola Davis's biography.
Mm-hmm.
And
is it nice? Is it good?
It's real.
Okay.
Like, it's real. Like, sometimes I have to stop myself from reading because it's so intense. She's just raw, in how she grew up, and she grew up in abject poverty. That's poverty.
Okay. So worse poverty than our. Okay, no, not that it's poverty Olympics, but I'm saying it's worse poverty than ours. You think?
No, I don't think. I know.
Okay.
She grew up.
So no running water.
Exactly. They had no hot water, even in winter.
We didn't have that either. Remember, girl? Yes, we had to boil the water.
But it was.
This
They
is what
didn't
I'm
have
saying.
that option.
To boil water?
Yes.
You mean they didn't have firewood?
No.
I'm Johnny.
Would you build a fire here in here?
Oh, you're okay. No.
Remember
So they're in an urban area, but poor. Okay.
We grew up on a farm, right?
Okay.
So
on a plot. Farm it's giving acres. It's giving
but
vineyards.
how many acres is that place?
But
why should you tell yourself it's? Why should you think vineyards? Why?
No, because when I think farm, to me a farm, I'm looking at a farmer with their shorts and
our grandma's a farmer, and we're all farmers too.
It's a plot. It's a plot, guys. It's a plot. We used to do subsistence farming. It wasn't like we're supplying a whole town. We used to sell, but we were not
No, but the thing is, we had the fields that were outside
different
of
perspectives. Okay, so my granny had pieces of land. The main farm was where we lived. It's a plot, okay? And then she had other pieces of land where she would grow maize. Okay.
No.
Okay. How is this?
It's a farm. Because when people used to say, people say, I am a bloody.
Oh, so it's about people. It's about people. Okay, so you grew up on a farm. Sharp. Okay, she doesn't want to be associated with Emma Plot.
Look,
it's
what defines a plot?
It's a small piece of land with a home in there and just a few chickens and a few goats. For me, a farm is commercial. That's where my mind goes. Okay. When you say farm, I think of our neighbor. What was his name? Retief or whoever. That's a farm because Retief had grapes there. And he had Retief.
Yes, Retief.
So fine. So Retief was our neighbor across the road. That I considered a farm because he had the machinery, he had the very, very big space. Like you couldn't even walk it.
We had sprinklers at some point and we grew wheat.
Yo, Bafetu. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. For me,
it
anyone
wasn't
that knows
commercial.
me and knows that I have
You've
grown
been
up
telling
on a
people you grew up on a farm. Okay, sorry, I don't want to distort that perspective. It's okay, I think, and it's interesting. That's why I'm saying, Guti, our perspectives are not the same. She sees this wonderful farm, and I'm saying, okay, it was just a sprinkling of goats, a sprinkling of chickens, a sprinkling of crops, and a
Cattle.
sprinkling of cattle, cows.
But remember, okay,
And they were
you know, it's
workers
fine.
as well.
I think for her, yes. And look, I can, for me, I understand why you would think that.
Okay.
Now that you
Now.
explained it.
Okay, all right.
Because if you think of this side, that side,
Yes.
you see, so where they were like workers that would come in. I get that part, but for me, it was on the farm.
Okay.
Farm life.
And
you
also,
know.
I see your perspective of why I would say it's a farm, because we had workers, Gogo had workers. She was very resourceful with the little that she had.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
we made up a great portion of those workers.
Yes, woo, we were part of the labor force.
We were part of the labor
Child
force.
labor.
We were part of the labor
No,
force.
literally, she put us to work. Hey?
Yeah. Where were we going with this?
We were talking about how we grew up and how we had different perspectives. You were talking about Viola. Guys, I want to know what's it, because we don't have notes.
It's fine.
It's just
It's
going like
okay.
this.
It's okay.
There
I
is
think
no beginning,
we
there's
we
no
will
end.
get. We're talking about memory
Yes.
and how we got here. So she had this idea years ago, many years ago, and she was like, "Oh, you know, it would be so cool. We could have a show before Kardashians, before reality TV."
Yeah, Kardashians is fun. Guys, this was back maybe in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s. She was like, we could be like,
could have
call
it on
ourselves the
TV.
K sisters and what. She had this whole concept of reality TV, and I was like, yeah, that's so cool. Obviously, I mean, didn't happen. And so we always have, like, we talk a lot. When we talk, like, oh, this and that and experiences. And can you imagine this and this? Talk about anything and everything. And we're like, you know, why don't we have a podcast?
Yeah.
Like, why don't we have a podcast and literally show up as ourselves? We'll have things that we say, okay, we're not discussing this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or we
because
just
have
edit
lines,
it
right?
out.
Yeah, or edit it out. But we're like, let's do it. Let's take the leap. Let's just start. And we wanted it to be as organic and as natural
Authentic
and as
as possible.
authentic as possible. And this is my favorite position, by the way, to chill. Like, you
And
know,
also, another thing is, I thought the podcast would be a good idea because me and her get along very well, which
Yeah.
some other people don't get along with their siblings as much. Of course, we do fight. We don't always, not fight like physical altercation. We're not that ghetto around here.
I can probably recall all the disagreements I've had with her
Yeah.
my entire life, and I'm 34.
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
get
so
along pretty well.
yeah. I
And-
also know when it's starting to go sideways, so I bring myself back. I just bring. When I was young, I used to have field day with her. Like, honestly, my playground. But as I've grown older,
Yeah.
I hate to see her worked up. You know, so
Oh,
when
this is something that I did not know also. Wow. Guys, this is like we're gonna discover. We are discovering us. I'm discovering myself. It's amazing.
So
But, yeah.
when I see, like, okay, I am like, she doesn't talk a lot, but sifatlo. Here, he'll be like, okay, Manje, why are we getting short answers? What's going on? Then I'm like, okay, so bring it back then. You know, so
Again, which is interesting because if you've been watching this interaction, she's more of a slow talker. She doesn't talk much in general. Whereas when I'm happy, I'm very chirpy. You know, I talk a lot. But I don't like confrontation. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't like difficult conversation. I'll try, guys, because hey, sometimes you have to. But if I can, I avoid having difficult conversation. I don't like feeling uneasy, and I also don't like making other people feel easy as well. But socially, I can talk, but when it comes to other stuff, but she, I think, would be the opposite.
Yeah, I'm very confrontational.
Not confrontational, you are frank. So you are upfront.
Look at
Confrontational
that.
will make you seem like a Solange, Beyonce type, Jay-Z. Oh. You know that elevator scene, that TMZ video that we all wish we had the audio files to.
They know it.
Is that you? No? Yes? Oh, okay.
Jay-Z would have come out of that elevator bleeding.
Whoa.
His nose bleeding.
Okay.
Not just what could have happened. People would have known what happened. Like, you're gonna know.
Okay. So I wasn't going to say
strict.
confrontational, but
So it really depends. I am frank.
Strict, yes. Ooh, guys, there are some things that I don't even tell her because I'm like, no, because she's gonna be like, why?
No, because why?
Yes.
But anyway, so we decided, let's start this podcast. What's the worst that could possibly happen?
0 views.
Yeah, and we're not going to die, right?
It's
Because
not going to happen.
I know it's not going to happen. I know we're not going to have views. But we're not doing it for that. I think, obviously, to be nice, to get views. So share, please. Hello.
Yeah.
But I feel like the world is so connected, but yet so isolated. And I'll explain what I mean. The next person is more likely or has gone through what you're going through. And there are some kids are growing up on the internet, and there's so much content out there, and some people don't feel validated, some people don't feel seen. That's why I personally like biographies, right? Because I like to see people. Okay. How to Get Away with Murder, great show. Woman King, amazing movie. I've watched it time and again. But who Viola was, and now I want to go watch those things again, and because I really understand who she is and why she shows up the way she shows up. And we don't spend a lot of time. I don't spend a lot of time with my friends because busy, Some of my friends are not around. They're in London, some in Dubai, some in KZN. And so to find time to actually spend together is, And so we're hoping that through this we can connect, we can create a community of sisters and have great conversations and have tough conversations and contribute great conversation to this big world that we live in, and show up, because I believe that I bring something unique to this world that you cannot get from my sister or anybody else. And I want to share that, whatever that looks like. I try to do that at work. I think I try to do that at home. I try immensely to show up for my family.
She does.
That's something that's so important to me. I'm learning to show up for myself and strangers. So this is a platform because we don't know the people that are going to watch this or be impacted by this, but we're hoping to sprinkle some little good.
Yeah. And by the way, she's a very good relationship keeper. She's a very good friend. Guys, I am terrible as a friend. I am terrible as a sibling.
I think that has deteriorated. Since coming into my 30s, I've just been so busy.
No, but you are better than me, my girl. Let me tell you, I don't know what it is, but I really get people fatigue. I really do. I find it so hard. She's amazing. She just came back from the Eastern Cape a couple of weeks ago with our cousin. It's our cousin, and we just discovered her recently and stuff like that. She's very good at connecting with people and keeping in touch with people. Whereas me now, on the other hand, Buffet too, I don't know what it is. It's not like I don't love people, but I don't know if I'm lazy. I don't know what it is. Mara, Abo, hello, how are you? And then I'm now thinking, so I have to do this with multiple people because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people.
Because people feed your soul.
I know.
Right? So who pours into you?
Dude, This is a good question.
Outside of me. So who pours into... Okay, you've got really good colleagues at work.
I've got good colleagues.
Yeah, so I think that because you go to the office...
My daughter pours into me. Yes.
No.
Yes.
So...
I don't know.
No, I'm talking about like adult conversation, because sometimes people bring clarity, or at least for me. I get moments of clarity in just an interaction. Like the other day, my friend saw me at church and she was like, you know what, seeing you, literally, I've got a bit of time. Let me read that text.
While you look for that text. So with me, it's interesting. I get poured into by different things that I do. I read. Sometimes I read something, it impacts me. Or I listen to a podcast, it impacts me. I watch a YouTube video, it impacts me. I have a conversation with you, it impacts me. So it's different things. It's not talking to specific people or a specific person or doing a specific thing that pours into me or where I get perspective from. I don't know, but I just get very overwhelmed when I think about having to keep up with all the people that I know. I'm like, where do I start? Who do I start with? And how do I maintain?
Rest only on you, so it's a two-way street. So you can start it.
Yeah.
And I mean, the other person also has to like reciprocate and maintain it. And then if the other person doesn't do it, then it's like heavy. It's like a duty. And it's like, no. So she was like, I'm reflecting on today and Jonga, seeing you and your gorgeous face always makes my day. Like you are in the top 5 highlights of my day. And I was just like,
so nice.
That is so nice.
That's nice.
Like,
but also it also has to do with personality.
Yeah.
Because with you, if my friend said that to me, I'll be like, oh, that's cool, you know. But I wouldn't now analyze and say, wow, my God, you know, like. I just think it's a personality. I don't know. I think it's a personality thing.
Yo, that's crazy.
And also, one thing about me, I enjoy my own company.
No, and I do too.
I know you do.
I think I enjoy my own company more than you do.
No. Trust.
Like,
Trust
love spending time with me. Like,
I enjoy my own company most times, and I don't miss being around people sometimes. A lot of the times. I don't miss being around people.
I miss being around great people. I like awesome people, and I like hanging around people that are super smart. Like, oh, I'm learning something, like super cool.
Yeah.
And I like great energy. But if I know that here it's a mess, miss me.
Yeah. I don't know. I think for me, maybe it was a coping mechanism growing up as well. I think going to boarding school affected the way I interact with people. I think so. Because boarding school teaches you to be kind of independent. Yes, you're around other people, but you're also on your own in a way. So I love that.
Family,
I learned to be by myself, and I'm in varsity also. So, and I was in varsity for a very long time, not being around necessarily close people and close friends and whatever. I just learned to get with the program. And also as you get older, I mean, it's hard. In my age mates, most of them are married, they got kids. They're busy, so there's nobody who's got time to. Yeah, you can say hello and whatever.
So this is one thing that I feel like in one of these many episodes we'll need to like address this thing of saying you don't have time, because it is not true. It's not true, guys. Like I say that a lot, but have you seen when a guy calls you up like, can we grab some breakfast?
And then there's time
and then
for
there's
that.
time and then there's time for that.
Right.
But time for family, time for your friends.
You are so right.
There's no time. Time for your studies, there's no time. But time for Abafana, there's time. So which then speaks to there's time. You're just not prioritizing it. And then Masabegu Herdile, you come back to the same people, the same friends that you didn't have time for. So it's just about what is important and what society says it's important, because we respond a lot to society, what society says, dictates, and yada yada yada. So we've got time. We have made time to be here, the both of us today, on a normal day. She's doing whatever, or then we'll decide, okay, let's go do this.
So I think we need to wrap it up.
True.
I don't know how we did with our first episode, But thanks for tuning in, whoever's watching, and I
Yeah.
hope you will stick around. So please subscribe and share. Please comment as well if you've got thoughts of what you would like us to discuss, etc.
Can of worms.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We will pick, we will choose,
Yeah.
and everything. But I think we can stop it here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.